astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Thursday, August 3rd, 2017. All right, now a few things before we get started. First of all, I got a new background I'm trying out here. White brick. I got a few others too, just seeing how I like it. I would film in my apartment, but there's really just not enough space and not a really good angle, so I got this set up instead. Let me know if you like it. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So there is that. Second of all, I've had some of you mention in the comments that maybe you feel like some of my videos haven't been super accurate. You've been super friendly and nice about it and encouraging, and I really appreciate that. But I'm gonna try to fix that and hopefully make things better for you. So we'll see how this one goes. And third of all, I just went to the Book of Mormon musical tonight on Broadway. I was super excited. I've been trying to see this musical for a long time. Well, it was on Broadway and it came to Salt Lake and it was just okay, but I'm glad I finally got to see it, so I thought I would update you on that. So all right, let's get started. What's going on today is, I think, gonna be a little bit of a difficult day. The reason why I say that is because we actually start the day with Moon conjunct Saturn, okay, in Sagittarius. When the Moon is conjunct Saturn, it brings more of a serious vibe to the day. It can kind of restrict our feelings, where we feel like we can't feel as happy or free or as good or as comfortable, as safe as we want to feel, because we have some big commitments that we want to make or that we need to make. We perhaps have some commitments that we are making, that we are working on currently, or that have come up that are also making us feel a little bit uncomfortable, like we can't do what we want to do, like we have to be more serious, okay? So I think that's kind of what we're dealing with today, and of course at the end of yesterday and into today. So I think that's going to be a lot that's coming up. On top of that, the Moon is also going to be in a trine with Uranus and in a square with Chiron. So while we have these kind of serious feelings, feeling restricted, wanting to commit to something, needing perhaps to commit to something in some way, I think there's also some unexpected things still coming up. Again, you know, so many unexpected things kind of going on here that are also uncomfortable, because anything that's going to trine Uranus as well is going to square Chiron, at least right now, while they're kind of at the same degrees in different signs, bringing up something that's uncomfortable. Anything unexpected that occurs, which could happen today, is just going to hurt us, going to bring up some issues from the past, not feel quite right. And I think today we've got to figure out how to deal with those things that come up, how to commit to them in a way that really works and that kind of makes sense, so that we can start to build on them in a way that is better, that is more productive, and that can help us move forward, even if we don't like what's happened, even if today is a little bit hard, okay? I say that because after we have some of these hard aspects with Saturn, with Uranus, and Chiron, which was a major player, I think it was last week, or was it the week before? I don't know. All the weeks run together. You know, which brought up a lot of unexpected stuff that was happening. After we have that occur, the Moon moves into Capricorn, where it really wants us to be more solid, to be more stable, to start to build on some of this stuff, to not be so emotional, not be so adventurous in some ways. I've been talking about the past few days, but to really just say, you know what, I gotta put my feelings aside, I gotta do whatever I can, and I gotta move forward, okay? Which will be very interesting when the Moon moves into Capricorn at 7 o'clock tonight. Okay, and the Moon, just to keep in mind, does not like being in Capricorn, because when the Moon is going to move into Capricorn, it can't really feel as much as it wants to feel. It has to put aside some of the things that are going on, some of the things that you feel, some of the things that you want to feel, that you need to make you feel happy, to just get the work done, okay? So if there's anything unexpected that comes up today that's hard, that's serious, that restricts you emotionally, I think you're going to have to continue to put some of that stuff aside so that you can move in the right direction, okay? This as well is going to cause us to make some big choices, especially about relationships, and especially about money, because after the Moon moves into Capricorn, it is of course going to come into an opposition with Venus, which is hanging out in Cancer. All right, so you're gonna have to make some choices about the people that you want with you on your journey, perhaps how to interact with people, what people can help you, what people can't, figuring out those things. Also about money, what you can do with your money, where you can put it, how you want to allocate your resources, and your values as well, what you value in life, what you don't, trying to think about those things, needing to perhaps make some choices that are uncomfortable for you, that aren't quite what you want them to be in some ways, okay? Having to maybe give up some emotional security and comfort that you want so that you can do this other thing, okay? Or having to give up just some stuff there. So I think you're gonna have to make some choices, okay? I think these choices are really gonna help us move forward in a very quick way towards our futures, towards something that we need to move for, because the Moon is gonna be making a trine as well to the North Node, really kind of encouraging us to just make some decision to do what needs to be done so that we can get on with our lives and just continue moving forward, okay? As this is going on, we still have the Pluto-Jupiter square, which is exact, okay? It has been exact for most of this week. Pluto and Jupiter are not like easy. Well, Pluto is not easy, especially when it's a square, so that is bringing up some hard feelings about your life, about where your life is going. You perhaps feeling as though you have to make some hard decisions and some hard choices about life, about what's happening there to truly figure things out, okay? So I think that is what is going on today. All right, now your card for the day is the Six of Swords upright. All right, this card to me is a card of leaving one area of life and going into another. Perhaps leaving something that was comfortable for you, that you liked, that felt like home, or at least more like home in some way, and having to go into a new part of life that is a little uncomfortable, where you don't know people, you don't know things. And I think today you have to figure out how you can let go of perhaps some of these desires, some of these things that you've wanted, perhaps the way that you thought your life would go and what it is that you wanted, so that you finally can move forward and not worry so much about everything else and let all these other things about what you wish your life was or about the way things used to be in the past hold you back from moving in that direction. Okay, so that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my horoscopes. I love all your comments, so please keep doing that. Also, if you like this video, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a great day, or make the best of it, whatever you can do with today, okay? So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later.